Hey YouTube, welcome back to Ravenwood Acres. This is Nomad76, and today we've got another rural internet solutions video for you, part 3 if I remember correctly. And yes, we did say goodbye to HughesNet over 4 months ago and moved on to Nomad Internet Service, which is a high-speed 4G LTE, basically cellular service provider, third party of course. We'll get into that in a second. First, disclaimer. Rural internet solution videos are for people who live in areas that don't have access to broadband internet services, your traditional types, you know, cable, fiber, so on and so forth. Unless, of course, you're one of those individuals that's looking to move out to the country and you're wondering what kind of options you'll have because you've done your research, you've realized where you're looking to move doesn't have your traditional broadband internet services. All right. So, first, why did we leave HughesNet? Those that have watched my previous videos, which will be linked here in the video, I was a huge fan of HughesNet Gen5 when it first came out. It had great speeds, 25 megabytes per second and more at times. Only, issue, which is the issue with satellite internet, regardless of who your provider is the data limits, right? But however, really what it came down to is this last about year or so, I've been having issues with speeds. Like no matter what, even if when I'm within my data limits, and I should be getting those advertised speeds, I was getting nowhere near those advertised speeds. And sometimes like my internet speed test would fail because it couldn't even measure. It was so slow, couldn't even communicate with HughesNet themselves through it. I had to use my phone to do so. So long story short, had a horrible time with trying to get customer service to resolve the issue. And I was on the internet one day on my phone, and I saw an ad for Nomad's internet service, which I'd already kind of thought about the cellular service provider because we have that option at our property. We have decent cellular coverage, at least through AT&T. So I'd been looking at those options when that one presented itself. So I thought, well, why not? Let's give it a try. All right. So moving on to their service. What do they provide? They provide a unlimited high-speed 4G LTE internet, no contract, no data limits, no credit checks, and a 14-day trial period. Okay, that's their blurb. That's their advertisement, right? So, unlimited, we all know there's no real such thing, but everyone that advertises that. Data limits, not really, but there is what's called traffic management, or throttling is another term. They offer currently 2 different plans, basically because they are a third party. One's through AT&T, and they call it their Very Blue. The other one is a strong pink, and I'm going to have these up in the video just for you guys to look over. The AT&T one runs $129 a month. You do have to buy your device, which they call, I think, a one-time membership fee, and it depends on which one you're getting. I chose to go with the Nighthawk M1 here, which is because it's a gigabyte LTE mobile router through Netgear, highly reviewed. It is, the reason I went with it is because it has the ability to grow, right? I don't want to be limited by this device. It is not cheap. It's $349. That was on sale. I think MSRP is like $399, and you can find used ones in the $250 range. But I chose to go with new, just that way I wouldn't have to worry about any issues. I know if I have an issue, I can take it up through the warranty program through Netgear. They're a very reputable company. Shouldn't have any issues, right? All right. So the other plans, like the pink plan, runs, I think, $99 a month. Like, once again, they'll be here in the video. And then, of course, you don't have to pay the one-time member fee if you bring your own device because you're just buying the SIM card that goes in it. All right. So far, fairly happy. It's not, I'm not getting, very rarely do I get over 25 megabytes per second. On average, probably more like 12. And, which is not amazing, right? I can probably improve that through, you can hook up an external antenna. so I'm going to give that a shot. But right now it's a better solution. I'm paying $129 a month, which is about what I was paying for HughesNet. And so far throughout the whole month, even though my kids have been at home working, schoolwork and just consuming internet constantly, even though I think we've gotten up to like over 100 gigabytes of usage in a month, those speeds have not. Yes, there's times a day where it is definitely slower, but that's that whole traffic management thing. We're during peak hours, but we're still able to, stream Netflix movies or Netflix TV shows or whatever, or, Amazon Prime, movies, rent movies. So all in all, still happy. Probably could be some improvements. The next big step, which I've applied for, and that potentially is a future video, and I'm having to keep my fingers crossed, is I applied to be a beta tester for Starlink, and I know in January they are looking to add some more beta testers. So hopefully I make that list. Yes, it's a pretty crazy initial investment, even more expensive than this. And however, there's I've seen some videos of guys in like rural Montana advertising 150 megabytes per second. That's a game changer there. So stay tuned for more. Hopefully we get chose for the beta testing. If not, when they roll out full, I'll probably move to that. If it is what everyone's claiming it is. So if you have any questions, don't forget, I will provide the link for my rural internet solution videos here in the video, and I will put some of the details down below. If those questions aren't answered, please put a comment down below, like, subscribe, do whatever makes you happy. Have a great day. This is Nomad 76.